What's that? What's that? Do you know what that is? That's IKEA finger. All those little screws and things. At last I've moved. And at last I've found a house that's got a nice, could be a nice studio. Now, of course, for me it's a little easier. Was a pro photographer for many years. I retired and now I need a studio just to do videos and DVDs, have fun in. I was looking for a studio that's at least 50 square meters. I didn't get it. I got one that was 30 square meters. It's big enough and we'll be able to do some nice stuff in it. Although it does have a possibility of enlarging it another 3 meters in length, which is going to be, I think, necessary to do, but we'll see how we get on. Now, what do I look for? What do I look for when I'm looking for a studio? Well, me, it's height. I like height because I like getting the lights above the subject. Or the wind-up stand that I've yet to buy. Nice wind-up stand, I can get the light nice and high. So I'm looking for at least 2 meters 80. 3 meters would be ideal, but I'm never going to find 3 meters. So 2 meters 80. A concrete floor. Now, concrete floor, because I lay my background paper down if I'm shooting models or anything, and it's got to be nice and smooth. So we'll have a look at that. Electricity supply. You need electricity supply. You have to make sure before you buy a house that you can add the electricity to the house that will give you enough electricity. Now, of course, I'm talking about a commercial studio. I realise an awful lot of you will just have a garage and most of the time you've got your car in it. Well, I keep my car outside because I prefer my studio to be a working studio, even though I don't work. Anyway, let's go and have a look at it and I'll show you what I've got. Anyway, I found this house, double garage and another garage on the side. So let's go in and we'll have a look. Come on, come on. Now what I found is, oh, a nice echo in here. What I found is that it's slightly smaller than I wanted, but if I cut a hole in here and combine the 3 garages, it gives me a nice space to work in. One of the things that's important is to look at the floor. Now, if the floor is nice and level, then that makes it a lot easier. And you can lay down thick vinyl. In fact, what I'm going to do is paint this. I'm going to paint it with garage paint because as you put the layers on, it fills up the holes. So I've always done my studios with that. Other than that, we've got a nice electrical box here. So all that's nice and ready to go. Now the step here is going to cost me a lot of space, so I'll be taking that out eventually. But again, in the beginning, we'll see how it goes. I think it will be fine. So I've got quite a nice pullback. Well, what's that you're asking? Up on the wall, that thing there. Well, very happily, I'm glad to say, the old owner left me a projection screen. So I'm fine. I'm sure we can find some use for that. We might be able to do some front projection, all sorts of things. Also, it's got a slightly reflective surface to it, which throws the light back at you, so it could be very useful. Now, another good space saving is that through that door, and just to the left, there's a shower room, toilet, etc. So I don't need a model changing room, which is going to save me a lot of space. Now let's go through and see what we can find in here. Now, it all looks a bit damp, but I know why, because it's had furniture against it. Now, this would make a super office. So I could be sitting in here working away on my videos and my retouching and look through to the studio. Now, what about that garage door? Oh, that's a difficult one. I'm hesitant to take it out. I could build a wall there and a window. I've certainly got the possibilities of doing it. I've got permission. So it's a big one, but I think at the moment I'll leave it as it is, insulate the door and just see whether it's a problem. Now, I'd say it's been a long time since I've put up a video because I've been looking for a house, moving house, selling house, in the opposite order, of course. So this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to paint it all, and bit by bit I'll show you how it's going on other videos. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.